Roth IRAs are becoming increasingly popular for retirement planning. Because if you've had a Roth IRA for 5 years and you're over 59 and a half, you can pull money out of the Roth IRA tax-free. But when I talk to people about the benefits of a Roth IRA to increase their tax-free income in retirement and to increase the after-tax legacy value that they leave their heirs, a lot of people have some concern about that 5-year period. What does that mean? When does it start? When does it end? What happens to their money in the middle? So I want to talk today about the 5-year period for Roth IRAs. Now there are actually 2 5-year periods. One 5-year period is for contributions, 1 5-year period is for conversions. So today I want to talk about the 5-year period for contributions. The 5-year period for contributions would determine when your earnings in your Roth can be accessed tax-free. Your contribution that you've made can be accessed tax-free. That's already tax-paid money. You're not going to pay tax on that again. But the earnings only come out tax-free after that 5-year period has passed and you're over 59 and a half. So let's talk about what that 5-year period, when does it start and when does it end? It's important to know that all Roth IRAs are aggregated. So once you've made your very first Roth contribution, that can be just $1, your very first Roth contribution, that starts the 5-year period ticking for all Roth IRAs. You don't have to meet that for each individual contribution. You don't have to meet that for each individual account. It starts from the first dollar to the first Roth IRA. Now, when you make your Roth contribution, you might be making it in April at tax time for the year prior. So let's say that you were going to make your very first Roth contribution this year, and you're going to make it in April when you're filing your tax return. But it's going to be for last year's tax period. Well, that 5-year period is based on tax years. So in April, when you make that contribution, you don't have to wait 5 years from that April. That contribution is actually deemed to have been made January 1 of last year. So your 5-year time period starts January 1 of the tax year that applies to. So in April, when you make your contribution, you already have 15 months that have counted towards that 5-year period, and you only have to get down, the balance of that 5-year period. Less than 4 years are left before you're at the end of that 5-year period. But what if you are making contributions to a Roth 401k? You may have a Roth account through your employer plan. Well, that is a different tax world. So the employer plans and the IRAs, 2 different plans under the IRS rules. So the 5-year rule applies separately to your 401k than your Roth IRA. So the Roth 401k has to meet its own 5-year rule. The Roth IRA has to meet its own 5-year rule. One thing that is very smart, if you're making your Roth contributions through your employer plan, because you have access to that gives you bigger limits, that's a great place to make Roth contributions. But you should also think ahead, go ahead and set up a Roth IRA so that when you get to retirement, you would have passed that 5-year period for both the IRA world and the 401k world. The Roth 401k, even if you've passed that 5-year period at retirement, if you then roll that into an IRA, that 5-year period doesn't carry over. But if you've already established the 5-year period in the Roth IRA world, then you're set. And so by having both, you've given yourself the best flexibility for any planning that you want to do when you get to retirement, and you don't know what that might be. So that is the 5-year rule for contributions. Once you've had your first dollar in for 5 years, 5 tax years, then all distributions will come out tax-free. So I hope that helps with understanding how that 5-year period might impact you, understanding that you can still get your money that you put in back. That's not locked up. You can still get that back with no tax consequences during that 5-year period. So if you have any questions about how that applies to your situation, or you're even just wondering, does a Roth IRA make sense? How much does it make sense? How would that improve your future retirement? Let me know. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you be on your best path for your retirement. And with that, I hope you have a very, very, very good rest of your day.